So for this week, we only had one class period, and that class period was the one where I presented with my group on privacy. So since we learned everything prior to the class period, I'm just going to talk about, what I learned through privacy. Um, through working on this presentation, I actually did go into 3 of my apps, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and looked at the privacy policies and actually read them from beginning to end. And it's crazy how much stuff they have in it and how they can use our information and everything like that. Um, Going forward, I probably am just gonna click past it like we all always do, pretty much, because I want to use the app, and I understand that in order to use this app, I have to give certain information. But there was a video that I included in our presentation about privacy awareness, and the article that was linked in the YouTube video on the actual YouTube site, I read that, and I've always been the type of person to keep certain things private in my life, like in general, and on social media. There's a lot of things I don't post or I don't talk about simply because I understand my information can always be used. When I was younger, I used to think the government was spying on me and used to get really paranoid. So I have grown out of that, but I still do understand like my privacy is not always protected, and most of it has to do with me because I agree to use these websites and things like that. And like I said during my discussion, I had somebody open a credit card in North Carolina, I believe, and this was like after having LifeLock for like 3 months after I accidentally posted my W-2 online. But overall, it was a really fun project. I would say it was a little bit difficult, but I really did learn a lot about what I can do, and some of the things that I feel us users need to speak out about. And obviously in this situation, my voice won't change anything, but hopefully a lot of other people in the world will be aware of this, and hopefully we can come to a conclusion where we can hold these companies responsible and say, hey, just because I want to use this app doesn't mean that I have to give you all this information, or that you can use all this information for some things. And overall, it was a pretty simple topic, I feel like. It wasn't as complex as the other ones, but I did learn some things, mainly the ins and outs of how they use our information. But overall, it was fun to do, and I did learn things, so I really liked it. And as far as like our presentation, it could have been better, but considering all the circumstances, I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm okay with it how it came out. So.